Here we go. Throw it. He had the slant, too. The slant was open. That's the worst part of this. And you knew
so much
watch
excitement.
It right here. Just throw it, Aaron.
Yeah, it was Garrett Wilson, too.
Oh. See, I knew when he sat down, something was wrong.
You did?
Yeah, it's like when an animal goes to the water to lay down. It's like when you go deer hunting, you shoot one, they take off. If there's any water, you go find the water because that's where they go to lay down. Right there. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. But best wishes to Aaron Rodgers. Man, God, fourth play in. His highlight film for 2023 is not going to be very long. I got to see exactly the diagnosis, but if he did tear it, rupture it, slice it, whatever, then I don't think he does again. But I know the way the Jets can fix this. Because look,
Tom Brady's not.
Look, Zach Wilson just not going to be able to do it. I know he threw the pick early and then he was okay. He's just going to check it down and just run around and look like he's going to.
He's got to go catch waves.
Getting ready for that Alpha Gam Chi-O formal all the time. But there's one guy out there who, if you got a team that's ready to win a Super Bowl, saw him the other day getting his
Phillip
jersey. No, Colin Kaepernick. No,
Aaron Hernandez.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the Jets. Right? It just makes sense.
Oh.
It just makes sense. New York, Tom Brady. What a better way to get back at Giselle. What a better way to get back at her.
All those years with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Went to a divisional. You're sitting in the booth with Robert Kraft. Now you're going to go to a divisional rival?
Yeah. It's Tom Brady. Like, I don't care what Julian Edelman tells him while he's eating a bag of Lay's potato chips.
That is true.
Like, Julian, remember, you're Julian Edelman. I'm Tom Brady. You played quarterback at Kent State. I won 6 Super Bowls. So 7 Super Bowls. I'm sorry.
I immediately tanked the rest of the year and get Caleb Williams.
No. Well, see, I think the Jets.
Their defense is good for that.
Probably the best.
Look what they did last night.
Super young.
Which that gets us into the game. I mean, here you are. You're the Bills. You're up 13-3 at halftime. You know at this point that Aaron Rodgers isn't coming back in the game, and you still lose to the Jets. I mean, is this more of, hey, the Jets defense is really that good and they are great, or are we going to have a serious problem with Josh Allen turning the football over moving forward? I try to tell you guys, he had this problem coming out from Wyoming. That was the MO on him. It turned the ball over a lot his first year. Brian Daboll comes in, his offensive coordinator, polishes him up. Brian Daboll left to take the Giants head coaching job last year. There's this sentiment now that around the NFL that at the professional level, coordinators don't matter that much in terms of development. I don't think they could be more wrong.
No, I agree with you 100%. Look, I mean, him and Jared Goff, which Jared's really, I think, limited his turnovers the past couple of years, lead the NFL in turnovers. And
now it's Josh Allen alone, 84 turnovers since entering the league in 2018.
So he had, a fumble and 3 picks last night?
Yes.
And here's the thing about Josh Allen. If I'm playing Josh Allen, where does Josh Allen, and I know he turns the ball over sometimes when he breaks contain, but where he really hurts you is he's more of an improviser than like a method script reading actor.
Sure.
He's a lot better, even on the first touchdown last night, first touchdown of the game. He breaks contain on 3rd and goal and finds Stephon Diggs, just basically pulling a Ryan Stiles from Whose Line Is It Anyway in the corner of the end zone. If you make Josh Allen sit in the pocket and throw to beat you, eventually he falters. That's been him his whole career in the NFL. So, not that Josh is a bad player. Josh is a really good player. But it's becoming more and more apparent that this turnover thing is an absolute problem with Josh Allen. And when you have Stephon Diggs, James Cook looked really good last night. I thought their offensive line looked pretty good. Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, Gabe Davis, they've got weapons. But it seems like when Josh Allen has to sit there and go through progressions and he can't just bail. And by the way, he's got to stop jumping so much, especially when it doesn't matter. There's a play last night, it's like 3rd and 13. He runs 40 yards, got 3 guys going to hit him. Instead of sliding, he jumps in the air.
Yeah.
Unless you're Super Mario and there's a coin up there that you're going to hit or a green tunnel that you're going to go down when you jump and land, slide, dog. I know you're as big as a house, but look, the Bills' window's closing. It's closing fast. And Josh Allen just does not seem like a quarterback that is going to be consistently safe enough with the ball to be able to win a Super Bowl.
You disagree?
Yes, I do.
Really? What? So he just doesn't.
I would agree that the picks they're becoming a problem, especially in the red zone. Last year was a problem. They did win 13 games. He did have over 4,000 yards. He did have 65% completion percentage. He threw 35 touchdowns. I mean, Josh Allen, I don't think we're to the picks or to a problem enough that like this, what you're seeing, what you saw against the Jets, it's not going to be close to what you see all year. Jets have one of the top 3 defenses in the NFL on every level, and they're young. So Josh, through the year, had a bad week 1. The last thing I'm worried about, if I'm the Bills, is Josh Allen.
Even though he leads the league in turnovers.
Are you worried about Jared Goff?
He leads the NFL in
Jared Goff, they put up a stat the other day during the Chiefs game that Jared Goff is like 3rd in NFL history now with amount of throws thrown without
those
an
turnovers for
interception.
Jared
He's
Goff
turned
was
his
very
around
early.
now, which is wild that he's done it while playing for Dan Campbell and not with Sean McVay. But he could have racked up, I think he racked up a lot of those interceptions super early.
He did with the Rams.
Here, let's just take the 3rd and 2 play yesterday in the second half. I think it was when the game was tied 13-all. 3rd and 2, Josh Allen's in the pocket. He forces the smash route to the field. He forces the corner to the field, and that was one of his interceptions. To me, that's not like, that's a throw that, hey, we're down 6 with 2 minutes left, and I have to try and squeeze this ball in. Not on 3rd and 2 when the game's tied, and I know Zach Wilson's on the other side, and they're struggling to score 2.
Yeah.
That's not where you
So the
squeeze
hitch.
that ball in. Yeah, hit the check down.
and again, nobody's saying Josh Allen is a bad player, but now for the Bills, this isn't about winning 13 games in the regular season. This is about winning a Super Bowl. This is a franchise that never won a Super Bowl. Like, screw the 13 games. I'd rather you win 10 games and go win a Super Bowl. But you're not going to get over that hump. You're not going to get through the teams you have to get through and the quarterbacks that you're going to have to face if you keep turning the ball over. Now, I know it was a crazy game, right?
Great game.
Great game. Like, it just, at some point, you've got to grow up. At some point, you can't just go right around the country in that bus you converted into a van. Like, you got to get a job. You got to start paying taxes. Like, eventually, you got to grow up and make the plays that you need to make, the smart plays, to win a Super Bowl, because that's what it's about now. And you have a team, and all the Bills have done is try and add pieces to this defense to get good enough and balanced enough as a team where they don't have to go score 30 points a game to win. But Josh Allen keeps turning the ball over. It's his only problem outside of not sliding enough. Those are what I'd say would be the 2 biggest problems Josh Allen has.
Felt like a big winner last night was the Dolphins, to be honest.
Yeah.
In that division. Now,
Can't play defense.
obviously, we're only 1 game in with Tua now, and he
Long
hasn't
way to
really
go.
proven to be able to make it through an entire season without getting injured. But if you're the Dolphins and you're looking in that division, I think I had the Dolphins finishing 3rd. Like, they're looking around now. The Jets could be without Aaron Rodgers. You could be facing another Josh Allen team where, the Dolphins have a great defense too. Like, they've added a lot of pieces.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins have the ability to come up with big games on defense. I think the Chargers are really good offensively too. I think we got to remember that. But Tom Brady goes to the Jets. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Honestly, Blaine, Tom Brady goes to the Jets.
He had his worst year.
You're saying Tom Brady's not coming back after you were the guy that.
I don't think so. I don't think it'll be a good look for him.
Yeah,
Well,
It looks like he's just a 2nd-tier pick to Aaron Rodgers, to be honest.
Second to Aaron Rodgers?
So it looks
You
like.
watch your mouth.
That's
Tom Brady's.
That's why I wouldn't come back. I don't want to be. Look, I'm not.
well, then why would you have gone to Tampa Bay then?
Because he was the first pick.
Tampa Bay drafted.
Tampa
Bay
wanted him.
Yeah.
In the first
Say
pick
it with
in
your
their head.
chest.
Tampa Bay drafted Tom Brady?
Basically, yeah, in their head.
Oh, so then.
Well, Tampa Bay was there. Tampa Bay wanted Tom. What did the Jets want? They wanted Aaron.
Well, Tom
The
was.
Jets never reached out to Tom.
How do you know that?
Tom's never said anything about it.
Tom said he's retired.
Yeah, Tom would say, still, you don't think people are reaching out to Tom? He was retired?
said they didn't
Hell,
reach out to
yeah, but teams did. Did the Jets?
How do you know if they
Because
did?
Tom didn't say they did. Tom brought up teams that mentioned
So
it.
Tom's going to tell everybody that the Jets reach out to him?
So well, why wouldn't he?
Huh?
Why wouldn't he? Because they didn't, because they reached out to Aaron
not
Rodgers.
good.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if the Jets wanted Tom, all right, Jets would have went and got Tom. Or Tom would have been like, no, the Jets reached out to me, but I don't want to play anymore. I'm retired. But now you want the
Okay.
Jets to go get Tom.
The circumstances have changed.
Got
now.
Aaron Rodgers.
They're all different now.
Yeah.
The
No, I'm
circumstances.
Tom Brady.
Here's what I know.
I'm Tom Brady. I don't play second fiddle to anybody.
Here's
Oh,
what.
my God. This guy.
Well, you did when you drafted. You played second fiddle to Drew Bledsoe before your ass got in there as a starter.
Well,
Here's
not
the
anymore.
difference. Tom Brady just sat on that stage up in New England and watched Mac Jones play quarterback for the Patriots, was back in the stadium, sitting up there with Robert Kraft, had the jersey on, kids on the stage, watching them play. Tom Brady's one of those competitive human beings of all time, and now Aaron Rodgers just went down on a team that is good enough to win a Super Bowl with weapons around them.
Actually,
It
do we
just
have the- do we have the
smells.
play?
Hey, YouTube, hope you're enjoying the content. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and hit that like button to get us in the algorithm. We're over 100K on the race to 100 million K